Hello and welcome back to Strawberry Bliss collaboration. This is a collab hosted by Polly's Pretties Coloring and Crafting. It started May 1st and it runs through May 31st. I'm going to share the page that I have put day 23 through day 25 on. If you've been following our story, we have our little baby bear and daddy bear. And they start out, they're having their meal there and their supper, and there's no honey to put, or the dessert. There's no honey to put on their strawberries. They've run out. So that night they go to bed, and a little baby bear reads all about bees as they're going to bed. He's learning about honey and bees. And that night while they're sleeping, they have sweet dreams full of sweet strawberries, strawberry flies, all kinds of fun things. And the little birdie wakes them up, this little birdie right here, tweet, tweet, and it's time to go. And so then they start heading off on their way. And Daddy Bear says, "I'll carry you. Let me carry you, little bear. Your legs will get tired." So he lifts him up, and they start off, and they go through the Nomi world, through the Nomis, and that takes us to today's page. And here we are. Daddy Bear's gotten tired. He has to stop and take a rest. It's been a long journey to get to the honey. So they stop to take a rest. So I'll show you what the prompts are. They're in this little card here. So for day 22, you needed ice cream and gems. And I used some more of the ice cream paper I used on the Sweet Dreams because, you know, he's taking a little nap here. So we've got that Sweet Dreams ice cream. And I also added ice cream washi tape. And because he's napping, I had, again, little floating ice creams, sweet treats. You know, from when we were dreaming. Where is that one? We were dreaming of the sweet treats, sweet dreams. So he's napping. So this is just a smaller version of that. And then I added gems here on the corners of my little tuck spot. And then I had put a little gem there in the middle of journey. Number 23, or day 23, was a greeting card and hearts. And I did not have a greeting card that I could cut up. The only one, I don't have a lot, and most of them are ones we've had, you know, that are ours. And the only one that even would somewhat go with this was one my wee drew on the back, you know, on the part that I would need to glue down. So I didn't want to do that. So I made one instead. And here's my little greeting card. I put Journey on it. I made it as if it was a little card I could send to someone. And inside, you know, maybe I'll have we or something. We'll write something on the inside. But so, you know, that's how I accomplished my greeting cards. You know, at another time I might have one, but I just didn't. Currently, I did not have one that I could cut up. You know, I have plenty to cut up, but not any that are going to work for this. I mean, I can't add Elsa or Frozen or something, so I thought I'd just make one. I think it's cute. And then, of course, hearts, and I love these little glitter heart stickers. They look really cute. And then there's hearts here with the berries, the ice creams as well. For day number 24, it was Fun Foam and Frogs. And Fun Foam, I decided to use a piece, you're going to see it here under my frog, but right there is a foam heart. Just a piece off of, well, it's part of the heart's inside the circle, and that's part of the circle. So I just cut it in half and glued it with my frog on top of it. And so there's my Fun Foam giving me that 3D effect. And then there's my little frog. And that's an old die that I have from forever ago. Probably 30 years ago. But now it's pretty old. It's one of those crickets. You know, and then most of the dies when it first came out were for children. I have a few that still hung around. So I remembered I had a frog, so I cut him out there. I think he's cute, and then he's with the foam. And then the day 25 is a journaling card in a tuck spot, and that's what I have here. This is my journaling card where I journaled my prompts. And on the front page of the book, it had the little bear, just a small with the information. And so I just circle cut him out, punched him out, die cut a little scallop circle a little bit bigger. And you can see he's there doing his little headstand, which is exactly what he's doing at the bottom of the page. So they coordinate, the page kind of coordinates. I thought that was kind of cute. And so that's my journaling card here, and my tuck spot right there. Tucks perfectly. And that is the page this day. This page for these days. And I think it's coming along nice. Got a few more to go. It's getting a little chubby wubby. I love it. I think it's adorable. So there, we're all up to date. Thanks for coming by and checking out my progress. If you want to join in, it's still not too late. There's a few days left. And not only that, but you can just come in and make an ATC card, or it can be anything. That's what makes these so much fun. Be creative and join in and tag Polly, and that way we can all see, because she's got a playlist, so you can go and check out everybody's that's been playing along and be inspired. Okay, have a great day. Bye.